What's going on, guys? Hey, it's Anthony here at the Breakout Daily. Thank you for tuning in. Today, guys, we're going to be diving into some crazy sales in the collectible marketplace, some goods, some bads. We're also going to be talking about some comic books we picked up this last week. We might talk about some other collectibles that we have and so much more. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so I'm Anthony. You're checking out the Breakout Daily. Thank you so much for tuning in. Here at the Breakout Daily, I'm breaking out of the everyday tasks, breaking out of the job, and I break out daily to bring you guys my hobbies, my collectibles, the stuff I'm working on, some stuff that I hear from you guys on Instagram and everywhere else. As a perfect segue to that, make sure and hit subscribe down below. Check us out on IG, TikTok, and everywhere else. Today, guys, we're talking about several different things. The market is going absolutely fucking crazy right now with comic books, collectibles, and everything in between. I'm going to talk about some of the stories and some of the things that are going on. And we're going to go over a nice, healthy stack of comic books I picked up from my LCS and from another comic shop about an hour away. Now, first, let's kick this thing off with some crazy record-breaking sales. We have Action Comics that went up to Heritage Auction recently and sold for $3.8 million, coming in at a 6.0. Heritage Auction being the juggernaut in the auction space, guys. This is absolutely incredible. This is the fourth largest sum ever for a comic book. Absolutely fucking staggering. Next on the list is the Spider-Man Secret Wars number 8 right there. That's right. I hope that goes up in fucking value because of this, guys. That is the Secret Wars number 8 pre-production print. It is a print. It is not original art, but I do have it signed by John Beatty and Mike Zeck with a COA from this guys at Torpedo Comics. That is one of my favorite pieces of art. I do have something super cool coming in that you guys will see here shortly that maybe will contend with that as far as what I like and appreciate. My point is, Spider-Man Secret Wars number 8, original art, page 26, I believe it was. Was it page 26? Page 25. Page 25. 3.36 million. What's so cool about this that I think people don't quite understand in this market is it's the original art. This is the art that was done by Mike Zeck that was then transformed into the print that you see in the comic book. 3.36 million dollars for this print. One of a kind. You've only got one that went to print. That's the page. Absolutely crazy. Something I did read earlier was page 24 also went in the same auction, I believe, for about $240,000. So what a dramatic jump from 24 to 25. However, you do get a really cool Spider-Man in the black suit appearance, kind of wild. You also get the Thor cap and other guys on there too. So I think this is the New York Post, the record bidding, which started at 330,000, soared past 3 million, came on the first day of the Heritage Auctions 4-day auction event. The previous record holder, this is crazy, was $657,250 for art from the 1974 The Incredible Hulk that featured the tease of the first appearance of Wolverine, which leads us to believe that was Hulk 180 panel. Fucking crazy, guys. This is good, though, in the sense for the market for collectibles, no matter whether it's a print, a comic book, or what have you. We want to keep the money moving in the market as far as I'm concerned. This adds value to other books, whether you're maybe a X-Men collectible or somebody of the older age books, or you're into the weird shit like this magazine cover, or it could be Iron Fist, or it could be X Factor, whatever it may be that you're collecting. Keeping the money and elevating it is good for the business as far as I'm concerned. So let's keep it there. Now, an interesting thing I did want to talk about today is Logan Paul's recent video. If you guys didn't see this, you guys got to check it out. It's all over the internet. It's everywhere. He spent $3.5 million on an unopened certified box of Pokemon cards that ended up being fake. I'm not going to sit here and explain it. Watch the video and you'll know what I'm saying. 3.5 on a box that ended up being fake. It was full of G.I. Joe cards. Fucking crazy. Crazy in the sense of this. It is good and it is bad for the collectible market as far as I'm concerned because of this. We don't need people selling fake shit in the market. While he spent $3.5 million, there's a lot of speculation that the FBI and a lot of other officials are involved, which is good. Which is bad for him, but good for what's happening there. The other good part is hopefully this raises a level of due diligence on the purchaser's behalf. In this case, the box that he got was certified, and it is absolutely horrible for the collector's hobby, whether it's Pokemon cards or comic books or what have you, to see a fake item, a Fugazi, come into the market. It fucking hurts me to see it because of this. A few weeks ago, Logan Paul did a free pack giveaway on Whatnot, and while I have watched Logan Paul grow through the years, I'm not a huge fan of him, but I like to interpret what he does good and what he doesn't do so well. But to see him on the Whatnot app giving away free first edition Pokemon packs, and to see his enthusiasm, his understanding of the Pokemon hobby, gave me a better feeling for his understanding and delivery of that specific hobby. Now, I'm not overly familiar with Pokemon, but it led me to believe that this dude is truly passionate about Pokemon, where the collectible hobby is and what's going on in there. And that, my friends, is a awesome contribution to the bigger collector market, in which we all need to try to help out, because we want to keep this thing going for many, many years to come. And it doesn't matter to me personally if you collect fucking Pokemon, if you collect King Griffey Jr. weird fucking oversized cards, if you collect comic books. Guys, we're all in this together. We want to continue to commemorate, to build, and to grow longevity within all of these markets, which has a part to do with the cost, where it's going, and then, of course, ensuring that your goods and commodities, regardless of what it is, continue to grow, because that is the foundation for the collectible service. So he got duped. He got G.I. Joe cards. I hope it gets sorted out. But I think for those that are not familiar with the collector's market, shit happens. Fortunately, it was for a guy that I think will get some type of justice for his situation. He's a celebrity, bigger than most. And it's unfortunate. I don't like to see that. I don't give a shit if it's Logan Paul, Jake Paul, or whoever the fuck it is. So hopefully we see some kind of justice come to that. But this week alone, though, with Action Comics, with Secret Wars, page 25, with all of this is exciting stuff for us, along with all the movies and TV shows that are coming out. I am super excited. I did bust out some cards here today just to show I've never featured any of the cards or anything I've ever had. I pulled out some funky shit that I got a while back that I wanted to share with you guys. First is this Ken Griffey. This has a certificate, a limited edition. It is hereby certified that the Ken Griffey Jr. #1 vote getter 1998 All-Star Game commemorative jumbo card, which accompanies this document, has been limited to an edition of 1998. This item is unconditionally guaranteed by Matthew Abramowitz, president of Bleachers. This is number 1578. Hopefully you guys can see that. Oversized King Griffey cut into a 1. It's in a shoddy case because this is what I had for it. Super cool though. It is penned in on the number over here. Super cool to see that. I want to share a couple of other cards. We'll jump into some comics. We got all kinds of stuff. We got a jumbo Mark McGuire, jumbo A-Rod, jumbo Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt, jumbo Mark, jumbo Griffey, jumbo Albert Bell, A-Rod, Frank Thomas. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let me skip through this, or else I'm going to be all day on this shit. Let me go to something kind of funky and fresh. Here is a double A-Rod and King Griffey Jr. Hopefully you guys can see that kind of foily guy, which is pretty cool. And a lot of this stuff, you know, I've collected for years. And the reason I wanted to share it, I've got to find a better way to share it, I guess. We got a Cal Ripken. These are limited 21,310 from 1996. How many of you have seen this? Michael Jordan Jumbo, Upper Deck, foily goodness. Jordan extends heating streak to 13. Look at this guy. Now, to compare this, let me just grab a random card. Here's a Walter Johnson artist proof. Bam. There you go. Let's keep going through a couple of other cards. Another Michael Jordan. Jordan does extracurricular baseball. Another foil MJ number 5. Maybe someday those are worth money, or maybe they are worth money and I just didn't see them. This is cool. So I grew up in the PNW, if you guys didn't know. Growing up as a kid, my grandfather, which I need to pay many, many accolades to, is and was an avid collector of baseball cards and a lot of other things. I learned a ton from him, and growing up at the PNW in the 90s, who was the big guy in the block for baseball? King Griffey Jr. There it is. Jumbo size. Look at that. The fucking card's the size of my head. We got some other ones. Manny Ramirez and Jim Thone. Another A-Rod. And that's it for jumbo cards. Let's see what we can pull at random for some cards, and we're going to jump into some comics. Don't worry. I just thought I'd break up the show here and try to share some of the other stuff because I got a ton of cards. We got the Miguel Cabrera Downtown Hollow foil goodness. The Kyle Lewis Artist Palette number 2 of 99. Reggie Jackson 70 and 99 Legacy lithographs. Something cool and kind of interesting. So Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. Reggie Jackson here. I actually did a cameo with Reggie Jackson. If you're not familiar with Cameo, it's a application that you can get celebrities, sports icons, and others to do a short video. I got Mr. Reggie Jackson to do a congratulatory wedding little cameo for a good buddy of mine. And then on top of that, me and another good buddy of mine showed up at the wedding in Las Vegas. How cool is that? Mickey Monioke signature Jazz Chisholm double jersey cut. These are just apparently a pull from a box. Tucker Davidson double signature. This is some of the cool stuff. I fucking wish. Here's the thing about collecting that I find interesting, especially with baseball. I'll show you. Here's another cool card. Walter Johnson, artist proof. But we get something like this. This is a Duke Snyder 9 of 25 jersey cut. Like that, to me, that's just incredible. Mr. Acuna Jr. Gallery. Mike Schmidt refractor. Some Randy Johnson, Robert Yount, and others. I did, and I don't know where it is. Look at this George Sisler's. Anyways, there's Nolan Ryan. Man, Nolan Ryan's my dude. Houston, when he was over on Houston with the club. Anyways, we'll feature more of these cards and the players and whatnot, because I have some fun stories to tell. I've been collecting baseball cards since I was a kid. Like I said, fortunately, my grandfather, this dude has dramatically influenced me through the years on several different fronts. He had, and I believe still has, some incredible comics, some incredible cards and everything in between. I mean, he showed me, to paint a picture here, he showed me a Mickey Mantle page insert that had not been torn, that was being framed, that like blew my mind as a kid with guys like that. So anyways, the long ass video, we're gonna run through some comics real quick. Let's do that. And I'm gonna go fast, so I apologize if I miss some stuff. Let's just kick it off with the stack right here. This is a long ass video. We got Good Boys #1. I have several versions of this book. I keep picking it up. Why? Because how fucking cool is it that we have the reverse role of essentially John Wick happening? I think that's cool. Follow that up, we got John Wick #2. We picked up several books from my local LCS, Agus Comics. This pile is comprised from Agus Comics of Alaska and Bosco's, which is about an hour away. We've got Strange Comics #10. The Bounty Hunters issue #20, variant cover with the 50-year anniversary for Lucasfilms, which is absolutely incredible. For Lucasfilms, Star Wars, and what it's done for the last 50 years. And then most recently in the comic book world with the wild success of Boba Fett, of Mandalorian, all the IPs they're growing. I am super excited to see what else comes of it. We've got Star Wars #20. This was a, let me look this guy up, because this book has been popping up everywhere. This to me was the highlight of the week. Let me see if it's on the list here. Maybe not. I'll show you the book while it's loading. The Death of Doctor Strange, Bloodstone. Let me pull this up. All right. Don't search what I just searched. I was trying to make quick of it. Anyways, this book is popping. This was on everybody's top list here because of, first appearance of Lyra Bloodstone, sister of Elsa. Key comic of the week, new this week. These things are going for a high of 15 to 20 bucks, and we're going to continue to see them grow. We got Daredevil Women Without Fear. Chip Zdarsky goodness. Dope. Super dope A cover. We did pick up some books, guys, that go into the PC. Why, you may be asking? Well, because I've been growing my Invincible collection, and you're going to have to deal with it. We got Invincible Universe #8. #7, look at that pug. We also picked up Berserker #6. Dope ass cover. This is not the foil, there is a foil version. We picked up a couple of House of Slaughters, issue #2. #3, House of Slaughter, Something is Killing the Children. That shit's gonna explode. There's a lot of speculation that Something is Killing the Children or House of Slaughter, one of these guys, if not both, will be coming to the big screen. We're gonna see a continued pop. The story and audience just keeps growing for it. We got Invincible Universe #5, #4, #3, and of course, an item I had to fucking pick up. Guys, if you didn't know, I've got Gunslinger Spawn #1, 1 in 50 right over there. I've got the McFarlane figure over there. We've got Todd McFarlane's one of my all-time favorite artists and producers of comics, which means the Scorched #1 had to go into the collection. And of course, we got a motorcycle on there. Why? Because I have a huge motorcycle cover collection. If you don't know, we're continuing to grow that, along with Invincible Universe #11. Picked up Thor #19, the Donny Cates, Nick Klein, Matt Wilson run. I've been following Thor for quite some while. We'll see that. Again, talking about Spawn, we got the Gunslinger, of course, issue number 3. Look at this beautiful cover. McFarlane, Booth, and Corona. Very simple, very clean, very beautiful. 2 more books left. We got the Astounding Wolfman. I think I have several issues of this. Image first. This is a buck at my at Bosco's in Anchorage, so I keep picking them up. I wanted to get issue number 1 because ton of speculation that he's going to be coming to the Invincible universe, and I'd love to add that to my collection. However, I haven't found one at a reasonable price or one that's available at all. So last book on the list, guys, Good Boy number 2. Here's another cover for you. Bow. That is what we have for you today. Good Boy from Source Point Press is something I'm highly interested to see if it goes anywhere beyond the comic books, along with everything else. Today, guys, I just wanted to talk to you about some books I got, talk to you about a couple of cards. Let's grab a couple randos. Let's see what we got. Grab a couple more randos. Something cool, maybe. I just grabbed a lame stack. Let me reach back in and grab some more. Anyways, I want to talk about that and then the collectible market as a whole. Here we go. Let's grab some weird ones. I overpaid for this a year ago. PSA number 7 near mint, Barry Bonds, 1987. Overpaid for that guy. That was just me being stupid. Check this out. FanaticsOnline.com. King Griffey Jr. King Griffey Jr. when I was a kid, man, was like between him and Randy Johnson. Fuck, man. Like they were the king of baseball. Here's a good one. Josh Bell, Jersey Cut, Spectra, foily goodness. There's some cool stuff. I don't know. I got to do something with all these baseball cards, football cards. I got all kinds. Oh, here we go. Let's wrap it with this. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Perfect way to wrap this up, guys. Thank you again for tuning in to the Breakout Daily. Long ass video, I know. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in and following through to the end. Let's wrap it with these cards. 2 of the same, but not. Rest in peace, my man, Stan. There you go. The Panini special. Stan Lee. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into the Breakout Daily. Had fun with today's video, kind of a shotgun effect, going over several different things. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, drop a comment down below. Give us a thumbs up. We appreciate everybody that's tuning in the Breakout Daily here on YouTube. We appreciate everybody that's checking us out on IG, TikTok, and everywhere else. Thank you so much, and we'll catch up with you in the next video.